Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 16 to the power of x plus 20 to the power of x is equal to 25 to the power of x. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by 16 to the power of x. So these two would cancel out, and on our left-hand side we have 1 plus 20 over 16, which is 5 over 4. To the power of x is equal to 25 over 16 to the power of x. Now, 25 over 16, well, this is equal to 5 over 4 squared. So squared, and now we have this to the power of x. And this is equal to 1 plus 5 over 4 to the power of x. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to let 5 over 4 to the power of x equal t. So I'm going to assign it to the variable t. And this can actually be, instead of 2 to the power of x, I can actually also write this as x to the power of 2. So I can flip this positions. So now if I replace 5 over the power of x with t, I get 1 plus t is equal to t squared. So now if I subtract t and 1 on both sides, I get 0 is equal to t squared minus t minus 1. And if I plug this into the quadratic formula and factor this, I would get t is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. So this means that we already have our value for t, 5 over 4 to the power of x. So this means that 5 over 4 to the power of x is equal to 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2 and 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. So let's first do 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. So we have 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. Now to solve this, I'm actually going to take the ln of both sides. So if I take the ln of both sides, well, now I could move the x to the front of the ln. So this would be x ln 5 over 4 is equal to ln 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. So now if I divide ln 5 over 4 on both sides, these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to ln 1 plus the square roots of 5 over 2. This is actually 1 plus or minus square root of 5 over 2 over ln 5 over 4. So this is our answer. Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation with, as you can see, two different bases. So what our first step is going to be is we're going to expand our right-hand side here. We have 5 to the power of x plus 2. And remember, let's say we have a to the power of b plus c. An important property of exponents is that we can change this into a to the power of b times a to the power of c. Because remember, when we're multiplying exponents, we add these two. So all we're doing is we're simply reversing this. So that's what we're going to do to 5 to the power of x plus 2. We're going to reverse it back to its original form and expand it. So 5 in this case is a, right? So we have 5 to the power of b is x, times 5 again to the power of c, which is 2. And this is still equal to 2 to the power of x. Now, 5 squared, as we all know, is 25, right? So this is 5x times 25 equals 2 to the power of x. Now what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by 5 to the power of x. So if we divide both sides by 5 to the power of x, well, for this side, these two will cancel out. So on our right-hand side, we'll just have 25. And on our left-hand side, we'll have 2x over 5 to the power of x. And this can actually be written as 2 over 5 whole power x. And this is equal to 25. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the log base 2/5 of both sides. So we're going to take the log base 2/5 of both sides. Well, these two actually cancel out because remember, the log is the inverse of an exponent. So because this is base 2/5, these two are going to cancel out. So on our left-hand side, we have x equals, and on our right-hand side, we have log base 2/5 25. And this is actually equal to, using the change of base formula, which is an important property of logarithms, log 25 over log 2/5. The change of base formula states that if we have a logarithm like this, log of this equal over, so this equals log of this over the log of the base. So now this can be converted to, let me write this over here, log 5 squared, because we're simply changing the 25 to a 5 squared, over log 2 minus log 5. Remember, when we're subtracting logarithms, we divide. So we're simply just inversing that. So log 2 minus log 5. And this, an important property of logarithms, the power property, states that this, we can just drop down the exponent here in front of the log. So this can equal 2 log 5 over log 2 minus log 5. And this is our answer in its simplest form. If we want a more simpler form, we need to use a calculator for that, but this is the most simplest form we can write our answer in.